Good evening, everyone. Welcome into Talking Fitchburg. This is Andrew Bamlett filling in for Jeremy Crosby today. It is Wednesday, April 27th. Hopefully you're all having a good day out there and going into a good evening. We're going to start with today. We're going to have some headlines. We're going to go over a little Arbor Day proclamation that happened last night at the Common Council meeting. And we're going to go into a few replays that we've had over the past month, and we're going to revisit Lieutenant Edward Hartwig with the Fitchburg Police Department for our digest, and then also re-talk to Mayor Aaron Richardson about the Town of Madison update to preview the update public information meeting tomorrow night happening on Novation Parkway. So we'll get to him in the guest segment. But we will start with the Arbor Day Proclamation that happened last night here at our Common Council here at the City of Fitchburg.
First up is public appearances, non-agenda items, new appointments, proclamations, all kinds of things here. First, we'll do the mayoral proclamation for Earth Day. And we are recognizing April 29th, 2022 as the official Fitchburg Arbor Day and Earth Day celebration. Whereas in 1872, J. Sterling Morton proposed to the Nebraska Board of Agriculture that a special day called Arbor Day be set aside for the planting of trees. And whereas the holiday called Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas each year on the last Friday in April, people throughout Wisconsin and across the country celebrate Arbor Day by paying a special attention to the wonderful treasure that trees represent, and by dedicating themselves to the continued health of our urban and rural forests. And whereas every tree planted, nurtured, or maintained by past generations, enjoyed by citizens today, bears witness to the foresight of our predecessors, men and women who were inspired by the notion of a future blessed with trees. And whereas in December of 1998, Fitchburg City Council acknowledged the importance of trees by resolving to develop a community tree management program with the goal of achieving Tree City USA status, and applying for grants to help plant and maintain trees in the city. And whereas trees can reduce runoff, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, produce oxygen, calm traffic, are a source of joy and spiritual renewal, and provide habitat for wildlife. And whereas trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of business areas, beautify our community, and whereas Fitchburg has been recognized as a Tree City USA by the National Arbor Day Foundation for 24 consecutive years, has earned 11 growth awards, and desires to continue its tree planting ways. And whereas in 1970, Senator Gaylord Nelson of Wisconsin suggested in a speech that a one-day demonstration be held to show concern for the environment, April 22nd, 1970 was designated the original Earth Day. And whereas in recognition of Earth Day, April 29th, 2022, it is desirable to undertake efforts to clean up our community's roadsides and parks. And whereas planting trees by Fitchburg citizens represents a commitment to our community, environment, urban forestry, and aesthetic beauty. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the City of Fitchburg that April 29th, 2022 is officially known as Fitchburg Arbor Day and Earth Day celebration. Now therefore be it further proclaimed by the City of Fitchburg that all citizens are urged to support efforts to protect our trees and woodlands and to support our city's urban forestry program. That all citizens are urged to plant trees to promote the well-being of present and future generations so that future generations can continue to enjoy a green and healthy community, and to look back upon the foresight and dedication of their predecessors with pride and with gratitude, and to join with others across our state and nation in celebrating the nobility of trees. Proclaim this 26th day of April, 2022.
All right, and also don't forget, coming up on Arbor Day, tree planting is coming up this Saturday on April 30th at Quarry Hill Park at 9 a.m. You're going to meet at the gazebo. You're going to plant some trees and shrubs in the park, and also on the 30th at Chicory Meadows Park at 9:30. Again, meeting at the gazebo, and they're going to be planting some native shrubs as well to replace the honeysuckle and buckthorn that were removed last winter. So come on down to those this Saturday and get some tree planting going on. Sounds like a really good time. Also, we want to preview tomorrow night's events. We have the Town of Madison Public Information Meeting that is happening. It's the Get Acquainted meeting. It will be taking place tomorrow, April 28th at 6:30 at the Courts Benefits Building, 2650 Novation Parkway. This is for the public information meeting and Get Acquainted meeting regarding the Town of Madison attachment. We'll have a short presentation followed by Q&A Additionally, staff from city departments will also be on site for any questions you may have about this change and how it will affect you. To view the city's Town of Madison information page on the website, visit fitchburgwi.gov, and you can go down to search Town of Madison, and you'll find an entire web page on any questions you may have for this attachment happening later this year. Also coming up tomorrow night is the Pickleball Community Kickoff. This will be happening tomorrow from 5:30 to 7 at the McGaw Park, which is 5236 Lacey Road. This should be scheduled for open plays, where to find lessons, how to attend clinics, leagues, etc. These are all things that we covered at the meeting. And after announcements, stay and play pickleball. Paddles and balls will be available to borrow, and experienced players will help teach you and answer questions. So it sounds like a good time. If you are interested, come on down. Again, that's tomorrow night from 5:30 to 7 at McGaw Park at the new pickleball courts. So that sounds like a good time. Also, we have County Highway MM and McCoy Road intersection improvements starting up this May. And this will be going on from May to August. The city and county received federal safety grant funding to reconstruct the intersection with a traffic signal and to shift the Capital City Trail crossing to the intersection. One lane of traffic in each direction on County Highway MM and the Capital City Trail and the US 14 ramps will remain open throughout the project. And for the safety of the travelers and construction workers, left turns will be prohibited at this intersection throughout the construction. So again, you'll not be able to make any type of left-handed turn from McCoy or MM at this intersection. So please be prepared for that and make adjustments to your traveling during this time frame of May to August of this year. One more story we're going to get to is some spring cleaning. And do you do some spring cleaning? I know I do, and it's getting that time. But one thing we want to make sure you're not doing is mixing chemicals. Chemicals in your home can be dangerous to your health and your environment. So do not mix these chemicals, as they can be toxic, cause gases, and even fire. So please be careful out there with your spring cleaning. Do not mix chemicals. Just use them separate like they're supposed to out of the bottle. And be careful, and please wear the proper protection gear if you're using certain chemicals like bleach. You have gloves and eye protection on at all times. All right, that's going to do it for me for the headlines. Coming up next, we're going to sit down and talk with Lieutenant Edward Hartwig from the Fitchburg Police Department on a recap from this past month. You're watching Talking Fitchburg.